Alright, hello everyone and welcome to this video series on AZ-500, which is newly updated and it is no longer Azure Active Directory, it is Microsoft Entra ID. So welcome to this series in which we are going to go through all the topics of AZ-500, and you are going to pass the exam after going through all the lectures. So now mainly the AZ-500, which is Microsoft Azure Security Technologies, has four domains in this exam, which is going to be manage identity and access, secure networking, secure compute, storage and databases, and then the last is manage security operations. So what we are going to do in this series, we are going to go to all the domains and we are going to perform practicals on each and every domains that we are going through. Okay, so now let's have a brief overview. These are the percentages that the exam is going to be divided in. So we are going to clear every single topic one by one and hopefully getting the most marks we can get. Now the exam will roughly cost you around 165 USD, and in Indian rupees 4,800 plus some taxes. So that is the price of the exam, and the exam is going to be of about 120 minutes, and the number of questions you can expect is 40 to 60, and the passing is 700 out of 1000. So now I can assure you, after going through all the series, all the lectures, you can definitely get 850 plus in this series, because you are going to do practical knowledge, and when you do practical knowledge, then I think you'll have more in-depth knowledge of everything. So now without wasting a time, I want you all to set up a lab by which you can perform the exercises with me, and after that also you can perform and work with Azure portal, so that you have a very good knowledge on each and every topic. Now the first step is to create an Outlook account. You can create a free Outlook account. Just go to create a new Outlook login, right, Outlook login, and you can go and create a free account from here, or if you already have an account you can sign in. Now once you have done that, what you can do is you can just go to portal.azure.com and then sign in with the same Outlook credential that you have created with. Okay, now what we are you will have a free subscription by now. Okay, now if you don't have, you can I think you will have a screen something like this, where you can activate the free license. And once you do that, okay, let me check if we have, yeah, something like this screen you will get, and you have to click on start and it will open a new tab. You have to fill all your details and you have to click on start free, don't click on pay as you go. Now once you fill all the details, you will have to fill the credit card details also. Don't worry, your money will not be debited. It just 2 rupees will be debited and you will get the access. So after filling this is the identity verification by card. Now once everything is done, you will get 13,300 credit to use it in the first 30 days. Now once you have done that, your subscription, if you go to, okay, we have to go to Microsoft Entra ID. Okay, you can go to Microsoft Entra ID. There are like four ways you can go. So it will be in the home screen. If you go to this menu bar, it will be here. If you go here, you can search for Microsoft Entra ID, and then one more thing is, you can say all resources. Okay, or you can say create a resource, and then you can search for Entra, and then you can find it here. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll go from here and you will see the license which you have currently is Microsoft Entra ID free. Okay, so now there are four plans in Microsoft Entra ID. First is free, second is P1, Premium 2, Premium 1, and then governance. Okay, now what is the main difference between all these? So there are like most of the things are present in P2. As you can say, everything almost except the identity governance. And so you can see in the free we don't have much options. So like identity protection, this RBAC, role based RBCA, risk based conditional access, we don't have, and many things we don't have in the free license. But in P2 we have almost everything, so that we can do our labs freely and we don't need to, you know, keep anything thinking. We can have everything in our fingertips and we can perform the labs easily. Now how to get this P2 license, from going from Microsoft Entra ID free to getting the P2 license? So this is also free. What you need to do, you need to go to the Microsoft Entra ID which we are currently in. Again I will show you Microsoft Entra ID, and then on the left hand side search for licenses. In the license tab, you can see get a free trial. Click on here. You have two things. One is the governance and the second is the P2. Okay, so now you have to enable the P2. Just drop down and then click on activate. Now once you do that, it will take you to another page, and here you have to fill all the details. It's just a normal detail: your name, email ID, or phone number. And then once you have completed, you will receive a Outlook email, something like this. Yep, something like this. Okay, so your Microsoft Entra ID P2 trial is ready to use, and then your domain will be here, and then the password you can set it from here as well. Okay, so I have already created it, so I won't do it again. Now I will show you what will happen if you do that. Now if you log in again to Azure portal with this domain, okay, which domain? This one. Okay, my org, this one. So what will happen? It will show you something like this. Okay, the license is Microsoft Entra ID P2. Okay, now you will have almost all the things in your fingertips. Now one example I will give you. Okay, I am going in overview. We have left hand side groups. If I try to create a new group, you can see I have this drop down menu: assign dynamic user, dynamic devices. I will explain to you what is dynamic users, what is this assigned, everything, but for now we are just checking the P2 and free. Okay, this one is free. Now if I go to groups and I try to create a new group, I don't have the ability to select membership type. It is assigned by default. Now if I click here, see, it has three options, but I don't have an option to select here. Why? Because I am in the free trial. Okay, so that is what the difference is, and that is why I highly recommend you get the P2 license. So if you have any issues getting the P2 license, just drop a comment. I will try to help as much as possible. So that's it for this video. In the next video, what we are going to do, we are going to start with the first domain, which is going to be managed identity and access. Okay, so I hope you will be there, and if you like the video, please let me know, and if I need to improve anything, please let me know as well. Okay, thank you so much. Meet you in the next one.